My Hometown, brought to you by Giuseppe Pizzeria. Bring home real pizzeria pizza taste. Bring home Giuseppe by Dr. Utker.
Imagine that I don't know how to skate, which isn't too far from the truth.
Okay.
But how would you be teaching me to learn how to, get the right stride? You do something,
I'd
I'll follow
probably
you.
send you to a real teacher.
A real teacher instead.
I wouldn't trust myself.
You quickly realize why he's such a good skater, and you can see a little bit of his figure skating, I guess, in his ice skating.
There's a sign of some little figure skating there by Skinner. He's very good on his toes and on his edges, and that creates problems defensively.
It's very beneficial to him now. You can see the way he can fend off checks, the way he can move his feet, the way he can plant and turn and do it all very quickly. That's all because of it.
A lot of guys do power skating. He started out as a figure skater.
Great on his edges, for sure.
I think everyone's a little bit envious and wish we had that background because I think it'll make us better players.
I heard a rumor that you can moonwalk on your skates.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
I used to be able to do an axle on my hockey skates, so...
Okay. Well, I think maybe it's the time to try.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure if I believe you until
Okay, well,
I see it.
I can't do it with my stick.
Okay.
I'll try.
When did you start figure skating? How old were you?
I started when I was 6 years old.
Okay. What got you into figure skating?
I think my mom tells the story that my sister was figure skating and won a trophy or a medal, and she said that I said to her, "How do I win one of those?"
So it was all about
It's
winning
all
a medal.
about winning a medal, yeah. I guess somebody had a nice medal that I wanted for myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first competitor for the $3 man. From the YRSA, please welcome Jeff Skinner.
Jeff excelled at it. Everyone was good, but he was exceptional at it. And I think that he liked the jumping a lot,
Oh, he
too.
loved, and the music.
He liked the performing, too.
But
Like, I can remember his performances. People would literally stop what they were doing to watch him do this creative, this theater on ice.
He was the only boy in a class of 10, very good figure skating girls.
My double axel, we want to try and get that clean and consistent, and I'm working on my triple toe.
Frequently, he would be in his figure skates. We'd be picking him up at the arena, or one of us would be with him to drive him off. He'd be changing his figure skates into his hockey equipment and his hockey skates in the car, and we'd drop him off at the front of the arena and throw him out of the car, and he'd get on the ice.
Back and score, Skinner!
Did you ever get teased, though, by the guys on your hockey team that you were figure skating?
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And guys on other hockey teams, yeah.
And did that bother you?
For me, I felt like it was challenging. It was tough to be a figure skater, and if they were teasing me about it, it was like they hadn't tried it, or they were jealous and something like that.
There's a chance. Skinner makes Skinner. Skinner dances. Skinner's in. He shoots. He scores. Skinner hits a point.
I think he was confident enough in his own skin that he wasn't affected by it.
It was one game where I'm watching the end of the game. The team he was on had won, and out of the blue, he did some remarkable move that was a figure skating move, a spin and a jump. So afterwards, I said, what were you doing there? And he said, well, the fellow was bugging me all game about my figure skating, so I was just telling him to look at the scoreboard. And it was an effective response.
Picking up a medal at the Nationals, 11-year-old Jeffrey Skinner, another member of the York Region Skating Academy. His strong artistic talents helped him snag a bronze medal.
Your figure skating, though, you took it till you were, about 12, 13 years old?
Right, 13, yeah.
Okay. At that point, what made you decide to choose hockey?
I actually hurt myself a little bit where I think looking back now, it was more of sort of a bone bruise on my knee, but I think the cautious approach from the doctor was that I would have to be off hockey for a little bit, but figure skates for jumping purposes for a little bit longer. And at that point, I was going into high school. Hockey was getting a little bit more serious, and that was sort of one of the sacrifices you had to make to continue playing hockey at sort of a high level.
It's all about the work ethic, too. It's just, you have to work hard at everything you do.
With the 7th pick in this year's draft, the Carolina Hurricanes were proud to select from the Kitchener Rangers, Jeff Skinner.
I just hope to do my best, and hopefully I can make it to the NHL someday. That's my dream.
You're a guy who figure skated as a kid, and you're now a National Hockey League player. I mean, there's probably a lot of boys that are figure skating now, you know, that do get teased by some of their friends. What do you think you can provide as someone that they can look up to?
To me, I think the teasing is not really relevant if you're having fun. And I think that no one else should sort of be given the power to sort of decide whether you're having fun. I think for me, figure skating was fun, and that's why I continue to do it.
I think if he is inspiring kids to do their own thing, and you know, success ultimately comes from hard work and not being distracted by negativity, and if he's a role model to that extent, I think that's an excellent thing.
My Hometown, brought to you by Giuseppe Pizzeria. Bring home real pizzeria pizza taste. Bring home Giuseppe by Dr. Utker.